Today, it's lesson 11, task 1 through 5. It is due tomorrow morning. You guys don't do it by tomorrow morning. It's not being graded anymore. Lesson 17, I've graded it completely. There's few people, exceptions, were absent due to some reason, but those are the only people who assignments will be graded. So please focus on the future. Do not go back and try to make up stuff. You cannot make up anything at this point. The only assignment you can do is lesson 18 and anything comes after. Does it make sense? Now, what we're going to do today, it is called pseudo classes. Listen very carefully. This is kind of gets confusing if you don't. I just checked your instructions, very clear. All right, as long as you read it, it is super clear. The problem is a lot of people don't read it. That's the main root of trouble. Now, what do we notice? What do you wonder? So there are some cool things happening with the hyperlinks. Now, look at the hyperlinks. Tell me, what do you notice here when you use your hyperlink? For example, I'm going to move my mouse over the hyperlink. What is just happened? What is happening? It turns bigger, changes the color. You actually, if you click on it, you also see another change. What is it? Color. Yes, the underlined color becomes blue. So you see things like this. It gives your website a better visually makes it look better because of animations. So that's what we going to do today, Lila. I don't care what the reason is. I ask you to be quiet. Now, hover over the hyperlink in the preview window. Okay, we just did. As you can see, things are happening here, right? Now, take a look at CSS file. So, now, if you look at the CSS file here, what do you guys see different? What different things you can see here? Look, I'm going to point at something. What is the difference between this one, and then this one? What is the difference?
The names.
Actually, hold on. So this is the same rule set for A. This is also a rule set for A. What's the difference? What do you guys see?
What's color?
The special,
One has column.
the special links.
The other one doesn't have it. Does it make sense? That's the difference. Pretty much everything else is the same. The only difference is that colon. So colon tells me that this is a pseudocode. Does it make sense? Okay. So first one was observation. Now we're going to go to task number 2. Wait. Task number 2. Anchor tag state. So anchor by anchor tag, they mean tag A. You guys remember what A is, right? A was a linking tag. Now, if you look at the anchor tag, it has 4 states. State number 1, it's a link when the link hasn't been clicked yet. State number 2, visited. It turns a different color when you click on it and come back to the page, right? So second state. State number 3, when you move your mouse over the link, it's called hovering. State number 4, it is active the moment the mouse is actively clicking down. It is calling the active state. Okay, those 4 states. Now we're going to focus on those 4 states for now. So we style the states by using pseudo classes. In example below, as you can see, I have a hover. But what else I can put here? So any of these 4 states can go instead of hover. It could be a link, it can be visited, it can be hover, or it can be active. So let's give first 2 states a try. Okay, this is what you guys are gonna do. I actually did some of it. I'm gonna restart it. All right. So do this. In this CSS file, just follow it, guys. Look, very simple. Add a rule set style to link state of a statement element. The selector of your rules should look like this. If you guys confused, there's a really good option for you to do. What is it? Scroll all the way down and you can have show me how to get started. It has a little animation which actually shows you how to do it. Does it make sense? So regardless me posting video or not, you still have a lot of helpful resources in the page. Okay, but still let's do it together. So add a rule set for link. Now I'm going to go to CSS file. You see it says add a rule to style the link. So I'm going to start it here. I want to put a, and I'm going to use link. Then you're going to add curly brackets. Quietly. It's on your keyboard.
Okay.
So add color, add font size. Only 2 rules. Okay. You're going to type color and then choose the color of your choice. I'm going to go with green. Here. Dark green. Okay. It also tells you to add font size.
Is there gonna be any color?
Font size. And let's say 50. Okay. There you go.
Well, 3 pixels.
Yeah, correct. Thank you. PX. Okay, you see, my link turns bigger and it turns a different color. So let me refresh this. Because you don't, yeah, this is the color. Okay, that's one rule. 2, add a rule style to visit it. So I'm adding styles to the same link, to the same Google link. So it hasn't been visited yet, right? So I'm going to go to CSS again, and then it says here, add rule to style the visited. So you see, it's actually giving you, telling you where to put it. It doesn't matter where you put it, guys. You could put it down there. It doesn't matter. It just made it more clear for you. If you're not sure where to put it, just follow the instructions. Now I'm going to use A this time, but A is going to do for visited, right? Curly brackets. Now, what do we add for visited? I'm looking at the instructions here. It says color, font size, same. So let's add color. So for visited link, I want to set color to be, I would say white. Obviously, we're not going to see it. And then for font size, I want to make it, so it was 50 before, but after you visit it, it's going to turn 100 px. So we can visually see. All right, you see, it's turned white because it's been visited already. Let me change it to gray, because we're not going to see it otherwise. Gray. There you go. So look, I'm going to click on it. All right, I'm going to go back. It turned gray. And then for color, before it was visited, let's make it red. Red. So it's not going to turn red because red. Refreshing it. So link, red, 50 pixels, gray, 100 pixels. Okay. It doesn't seem to work. Or is it working? Yes. So task number 3. Anchor tags who are and active. So we applied two of the four states for the anchor A tag in the previous level. Let's try the other two, hover and active. So hover, it's when mouse is hovered over, and then active, it's when you click and then hold it. All right. Now do this. Add rules to the style hover state of a element. You're gonna use these three properties: color, background color, and then font size. So I'm gonna go here and again create it here. A colon. What was the first state? Hover. And then curly brackets, and I'm going to add. First, I'm gonna add color. Let's set it aqua. Then I'm going to add font size, actually background color, and then you can set background color to be, let's say, black. Then I'm going to add font size. And I'm going to set it to be, let's not exaggerate this time. Let's make it 30 px. Any color of your choice, guys. When I say color of your choice, means you get to choose. Can we not use fonts in the class? Miley, you want to move to the front? No, you cannot use your font. Okay, so that's what we added, right? Now, look, when I move my mouse over it, it changed the color. Background is black, aqua, and also expands. Does it make sense? Here, look at the Bing. What is Bing, by the way? Bing is a search tool, right? What is Google? Search engine. So Bing is another search engine by Microsoft. Google is by a Google company. Okay, now that's what we added. We also will, this is optional, border radius is optional. If you want to do it, do it. Second, what we want to add is status active. So what you guys can do is you can copy paste this whole thing. Look, easy way to do it, okay? Copy paste it here, Control V. Just change hover to active. And then there you have it. But we need to change the color. So for background color, I'm going to do, let's just click on this circle and then pick the color of your choice. Let's go with this color. Okay. And then for font size, I'm going to do, let's say make it a 200 so we can really see it. All right, so that's when we click on it. So here, look, I'm hovering over it. It changed the color, but when you click on it, it turns like that. Does it make sense? Again. Zoom in where? Here? The code. Okay, here. So we just added these two pieces of code. All right? Sure. So again, after we added these two pieces of code, this one, line 2 through 6, and then line 11 through 15. By the way, lines in coding are important, guys. Sometimes computer will tell you where the bug is. It's going to point at certain line. So you have to go and find that particular line. It's easier to spot the bug. Now, clicking on complete to finish, I think that's only two things we do. Yeah. And then you also have preview, show me how animation as well. You also can just watch it and complete it. Okay. So task number 4, anchor pseudo class order. Now it is recommended that if you are going to use all 4 states for an anchor tag, you create your rule set in CSS by following order. So always just, it's recommended, guys. Why? Okay, recommended. Why? What does it mean recommended? Means even if you swap the order of them, nothing really gonna change. It's gonna still work, but just for the sake of being easier to read the code, they suggested like that because link, it's before you click on it, then you visit it, and then you can hover over it, and then you also can sometimes when you click, it change the state right away, right? So clicking its active state. But again, setting this out, order on your CSS can create unforeseen action as the cascading the style CSS can have one property overriding another. Yeah, you get confused. So one way to remember the right order within the phrase is love hate. LVHA. Okay, link, visited, hover, and active. Again, you don't have to memorize it. You can look it up on Google. So add, okay, let's do this. Add a rule for each of the states for A. So let's start by adding rule sets for every single state. So there are 4, right? What was the order again? Link. So let's add it here. Okay, so I'm going to start with A colon. First one is link, curly brackets. Okay, that's the first. Second, A visited. If you put letter V, it actually lists you the state names. Visited, curly brackets. That's the second. I'm adding a third state, which is start with H, hover, curly brackets, and then the last one will be A colon. It is A again, active, curly brackets, and we're done with first part of instruction. So we did the part 1 of instructions. Let's look at the part 2. Part 2 says style each state with different color. So let's just add color to each. All right, it is recording, right? Yeah. Okay, so color, let's type color. Right, why it's not typed?
Is that for number 2?
Yeah, second part of it, yes. It says style each state with different colors. We just need to color properly. So color, let's say for link, it's gonna be blue. Blue is the default color for links, right? For visited, I wanna do it. Color, it usually turns red. That's the default for visited. For hover, it's gonna be color, let's say green. And then for active, we can do color yellow. Those are my choices. You can change the colors as you wish. Let's put yellow. There. So I did the second part of instructions. It says style each state with different colors and font size. Font size too. So we added a color. Now we're going to add font size. For font size, you guys can copy paste it. Font size. Let's do it. 50 at the very beginning. Okay, you can highlight it, Control C, and then just paste it inside each of the states. So for this one, I'm going to do it 30 after it's visited. For hovering over it, I'm going to do it 100. And then for active, when you click on it, it becomes like, say, 70. Now we're going to test it. So here, since it's been visited already, it turned red, right? But when you hover over it, it's going to be green and 100. Look at hover, green and 100. When you click on it, you're not going to see it. It's going to be fast, but it's going to turn yellow and then also become smaller. So why would we make font size bigger? Guys, what's the point of setting bigger size? Say it again. So give you the feeling it is being clicked, right? When its size changes, when you click on the link, you need to get a feeling that it is clicked, right? So change of size actually gives you visually a feeling that it is being clicked. Right. Okay. So that was number 2. What is number 3? Add any other different styles to each state of your choice. Now, at this point, you guys add extra properties yourself. So we're done with all 3. So if your link is changing like this, and then when you click on it, it turns, you see, I hold it. When you click on hold, it turns yellow. That means active state. Right, Steven? Swallow it. You're going to choke. You know that I don't like when you guys eat, like, you're not supposed to eat food in the class. Yes, Smiley. Question? So just move your mouse over the link. If it turns, like, makes bigger, hold it, click on hold. If it turns green, that works. And then after that, it should turn red. Then you did something wrong. Just check your code. All right. So, sure. So, if you want if you have more than one hyperlink and you want to style them differently, normally when we have several of the same elements, but we want to style one of them differently, we would give that element a class attribute. Remember the dot. Good news, we can do the same thing with pseudocode. So to do this, we would use our class attribute in our selector instead of anchor tag like this. So here, instead of just regular, we just add a dot in front of it, and it's gonna only affect that particular tag. All right. If you guys confused, check the show me how to get started, and you can easily complete it on your own. At this point, I'm gonna start the session. Do you guys have any questions?